Have you ever wondered if the wild weather we're seeing is just a normal part of Earth's cycles? It's a great question because our planet's climate isn't random at all. It's actually shaped by incredibly powerful natural rhythms that play out over years, centuries, and even hundreds of thousands of years. Let's dive into what these cycles are and what they mean for us today. First, let's zoom way out to the big ones, the Milankovitch cycles. These are long-term changes in Earth's orbit and tilt. Imagine our planet wobbling slightly as it spins in its path around the sun, stretching and shrinking over vast periods. These subtle shifts change how much sunlight different parts of the Earth get, and they are the main driver behind the ice ages. We're talking about cycles that take tens of thousands of years to complete, slowly pushing the climate between cold glacial periods and warmer interglacial times like the one we're in now. They are the grand architects of Earth's long-term climate history, setting the stage over millennia. Now, let's bring it back to a time frame we can actually experience. You've probably heard of El Niño and La Niña. These are two phases of a powerful cycle in the Pacific Ocean, known as the El Niño's Southern Oscillation, or ENSO. During an El Niño, the surface waters of the eastern Pacific get unusually warm. This might sound simple, but it has massive ripple effects across the globe. It can cause heavy rains and floods in South America. But severe droughts and wildfires in Australia and Southeast Asia, La Niña is its opposite. With cooler-than-average waters flipping those weather patterns on their head, these cycles typically last for about a year or two, but their impact on our weather is immediate and profound, affecting everything from farming to fishing. Then we have the atmospheric players, like the jet stream and the polar vortex. The jet stream is like a high-altitude river of wind that circles the globe. Its path can wobble and shift, steering storms and separating cold polar air from warmer air to the south. The polar vortex is a huge area of low pressure and cold air that sits over the poles. Sometimes it can become unstable and stretch, sending a blast of Arctic air plunging south. This is when you see headlines about a polar vortex bringing record-breaking cold to places that are usually much milder. These atmospheric dances are part of the planet's natural weather system, creating the variability we see from week to week and season to season. But the influences don't stop there. Earth's systems are all connected in fascinating ways. Did you know that the moon has an 18.6-year cycle that affects tides? It's called the lunar nodal cycle, and it can slightly raise and lower sea levels. When it lines up with rising sea levels from a warming climate, it can make coastal flooding much worse. Even our planet's magnetic field, which protects us from solar radiation, goes through changes. And of course, the sun itself has an 11-year cycle of activity. Solar flares and sunspots that can influence our technology and have subtle effects on the upper atmosphere. These are all part of the intricate, beautiful clockwork of our planet. So, with all these powerful natural cycles at play, can they explain the rapid warming we've seen in the last century? This is the critical question. Scientists have looked at all of them, the long-term orbital cycles, the shorter-term ocean and atmospheric patterns, and even solar activity. And the answer is a clear no. According to the data from ice cores, tree rings, and geological records, the warming we're experiencing now is happening at a speed that's completely out of sync with these natural rhythms. The rise in global temperatures over the past 100 years is unprecedented, occurring far faster than any natural cycle can account for. The conclusion is inescapable. While Earth's climate has always changed, these natural cycles continue to influence our weather. A new force is now in the driver's seat: human activity. The massive amounts of greenhouse gases we've released into the atmosphere are overwhelming the natural system, accelerating change beyond the planet's normal pace. Understanding the natural cycles is key, because it gives us the baseline to see just how much we are altering our world. It shows us that what's happening now isn't just another turn of the wheel. It's a fundamental shift in how our planet's climate works. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, please like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the science of our amazing planet. See you next time.